I'm interviewing my dad and your grandfather or your great-great-grandfather for his 100th birthday. Okay, Daddy, where were you born at?
Mangum, Louisiana.
Where were you born at? Look at the camera.
Mangum, Louisiana.
What was your mom and dad's name? What was your mother and daddy's name?
Oh, Leonard Harris. My dad's name Leonard Harris. My mother's name Emma Harris.
Okay. Tell us how it looked where you lived at, Daddy. The house and the country and everything else where you guys lived at. Let us know how that looked.
Well, it looked terrible. The older heads, back then, in those days, they had block houses, 10 top houses. It was, and so,
that's okay. Well, did you live on a plantation? Or
yeah, what? I lived on a plantation.
Well, tell us about the plantation.
Well, the plantation was, I remember many times on the plantation, when they go to school, I could go to school until flying time. And we had to go to knock stalks with a stick, and cotton stalk with a stick, and corn stalk, we had a hole to cut them. They cut them in pieces where it could be plowed under. And I remember many times I was too little to hold the plow in the ground, and the plow would get up out of the ground. I was too little to pull it back. And then I had to go make my mule go around and catch my foal again. And then I go to plowing then. Many times I looked and see that it wasn't a plowing right. So it was terrible back then, really terrible. And down on them farms, you had to cut stalks with a stick. And then you had to take the hole to cut the corn stalks down. And so it was and I remember so many times that we'd have we was talking when we would get this one pair of shoes a year. And so we would take the sole would wear out, and then we'd take a hay wire and a fire, and then we one pliers. We had to take this file in and sharp the end of it and put it. Drop it down through our shoes into the sole. The sole would come off. You'd have to take that and put that that wire and stick it through that and tie it in there with that. Then take your wire ply and many days and tie it.
Okay. Daddy, were you born in 1913?
Yeah.
49 years post-slavery. In other words, after slavery was over with, you were born, right?
Yeah, after slavery.
Okay, what happened after that? After slavery, what did you experience?
Well, I would mother and father would let me go play. And I had a certain hour to get back home. And if I didn't get back home from sundown, I'd get a whooping.
Okay.
And it was a fun, it was that when I only got one pair of shoes a year.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to let me go to sleep before they put them off. They go to try to pull them off, I go to crying. And so I did, and so they wouldn't let me go to sleep. Then they take them off. Mm-hmm. And then when they let me go out to play with my son, I mean with my friend. Mm-hmm. I had to get back home before sundown. And didn't I get a whooping. And the shoes, one pair of shoes a year, and when they go to pull them off, I'd go to crying. Mm-hmm. They had to let me go to sleep before they pull my shoes off.
Okay.
And
I said, tell us about your hairstyle.
Hairstyle.
And the suppers you used to go to. Suppers.
Oh. Well, hairstyle. Well, I don't guess we had. Style.
Did you slick your hair back or what?
No, we had, we slick our, do our hair. We had we would take it was a lasso, concentrated line, where we had a concentrated line, put it, and had grease. And put that concentrated line in that grease and put it on your head and rub it with your fingers and something like that. And then when it started burning, well, then it had a tin tub then to wash that stuff out. And when you wash it out, it's just straight. And so we had to quit doing that with a finger because that concentrated line was making little blisters like in our hand. And so we had to stop doing that. Then it's only then just give the children, they could cut all their hair out. Oh, but the good would have been on that, but the boys had to get their hair cut.
Okay, tell us about the supper, Daddy. The one in particular is when the men, you talked to the men up on the hill, and they came to the supper.
So we have on Saturday, and they have suppers of course at the house, and so we would go down to them suppers. Sometimes they get to shooting. I remember one night they got to shooting there, and I was running down the side of the lake. And so I thought they called them the revenue men then. They get in, one got in behind me. And I tried to hide running, and I run so fast, and he still looked there, and so I run out of that. I would stop and get out on my knees and go to crawling out of that flashlight. And he raised that flashlight up like that, and I jumped up, started running again, and so he overtook me, and I just fell over in the bushes. And so he searched me good, and he told me, said, "You quit running out around here. he was hunting that white lightning they made. They had made that white lightning was whiskey they was making. And he was looking for it. And so he got in behind me. And so, and we come back, remember back up to that house, and people got to running again all around in there. And so one night, I couldn't get out. I had some little old glass windows, 4-pane windows, and I run into it and shook it, and it didn't come loose, and I went and butted it and knocked the glass through, and people just going out the house over me bad. Every time I raised up, he would bear me down. And I was just like a step ladder from him to get out there. I got out that one. And yeah, so it was terrible back then. Yes, a many days we were on the farm. I would laugh about it. And so we had to have a fundraiser once a month. And so the biggest we had was cornbread and gravy in Alabama. And you couldn't get on no more than them back seats. And when them back seats would hold about 3 or 4. Hold them, and then you couldn't catch, you had to wait on to catch the next bus. It was like and it had them mission blinds. Right while you get on the bus and come up that aisle. Now, you could, one that sits in the middle behind, you can look on and see them. But you didn't allow you to look on them. It's pitiful, I'm telling you.
Why did they do that?
Huh?
Why did they do that?
Why did they do it?
Yeah, why did they do it?
Look, because they didn't want you Negroes. You didn't allow them there. You a white boy, you could start, they let you play with them. When he got 16 years old, they didn't play with no Negroes then. You got to call them Mr. and Mrs. You can't say no and yeah to them no more.
Were you, Daddy, let me ask you a question. Were you free to move from plantation to plantation?
No, they bought you. They bought you. Oh, and me and you on a plantation. Now we want to move to Gerald's plantation. He got one. They had to buy you, kept you in debt all the time. They'd have to buy you. You couldn't move from you to Gerald unless Gerald paid for you.
How did they keep you in debt? How did they keep you in debt?
You can we made 20 some bags a cut. Okay. Now, I asked my mother and my father, stepfather, something over there. How in the world, $400 and $500 worth of lard and bread? I said, I don't believe that. I told Mom and them, you never did get out of debt. You made 20 some bales or whatever amount of bales of cotton you made. They tell you you're done fine. You come on top next year. I'm gonna loan you $100 for Christmas. That's the way it is.
So what did you go shopping at, Daddy? Did you shop like we shop? Did you were able to go to another store?
Or you could go to another store around enough, but you, as big as it had a store, your boss big as they had. On them big plantations didn't have a store of their own. And you get to, now once in a while, they let you, for certain days, they let you have meat. And that gravy, I learned how to make gravy without meat. You take that grease and put it in that skillet, get it hot and put your flour in it, let your flour keep it stirring until it get brown. And then when it get brown, then pour water in it. Put some salt in it. Sometimes you have black pepper, and sometimes you wouldn't. But you put that flour in there, let it get brown, and then put the water in there. No, you never did come out of that.
Okay, tell us about the time they tried to cheat you with your cotton. When one of the plantation boss tried to cheat you with your cotton.
Well, what he done? No, I picked out 2 bales of cotton. One was mine, one was his. Well, you didn't sell no cotton. The boss man so. See that? They would. Now, when I come along, I just wouldn't go for it. I didn't go for it. So me and him have it at that town. He'd give me $100 check. He would write me $100 check.
So what happened when he tried to cheat you? Did you get your money back, or what happened?
No, you don't get nothing. Now what they do, they started your own cotton. So you weren't gonna have one. If you make 10 bales of cotton, 5 yours. And then you got to pay your debt out of your 5 bales. Now he gonna sell it. You don't be at home picking cotton or doing something else. You don't go up there. Now the governor stopped that back there in I guess 1943, I think it was. You could the governor, but you could go to the government. He'd buy your plateaus and your mules and everything. And the governor he told us. Now me have a meeting, and his meeting, we had to go down there. All them got on that governor property. Now that governor done good along with that. He bought you mule, plateau. When you pay for that, then they'll build your home, buy your home. And so I got on that. I got a. You have cows, they buy your cow, milk cow, brood sow, hog, all that.
So what about the time that you and your plantation boss went to Winsboro because he tried to cheat you?
Well, yeah, he went to Winsboro. Now what happened? Now, a lot of things like we own and don't know it. Now, all right, you own a budget. Don't care what your governor got you on a budget. Everybody now on a budget, so they say. Now, if you don't make enough money to take care of your folk, the governor give it to you, but they won't do it to you. They takes it. When I found it out, well, I went down there and talked to the governor man myself. And he told me, yeah, But then now I couldn't get it unless I get a lawyer. The governor got you on a budget. A lot of money out there. We don't know anything about it. They get it, takes it. Now, if you don't make enough cotton to take care of your family, they're supposed to give it. The governor gives it to you, to your boss man. The boss man take it. We scared to go to him, talk to him about it. But I wasn't. I got cookers and all that kind of stuff. I had cows and stuff. When I left, I sold all that stuff when I left Louisiana in 1947. And the girl, I bought that through the governor. If Mary hadn't died, my first wife, I'd have got a place. They bought places for you and you had to pay for them. And they're doing that right now. I care of my children. Grandchildren too. Yes.
How did you raise them?
How did you raise them?
Oh, I kept them food, clothes, well. I told them, I said, now, if I don't have enough money to buy all your clothes, I said, I'm going to buy me some rubber boots, and I'm going to keep your, I bought flour by the barrel, lard by the can. I always kept meat and stuff there for them. I raised hogs and cows. No other woman got her my money. My wife and children. Yes, sir.
How did you used to hunt when you was a little boy?
Tell
us about you hunting with the cane. How did you hunt with the cane? The rabbits? How did you hunt the rabbits?
I had a long rope for you, cane fishing pole. I catch a rabbit laying down, but he didn't get up. I get that pole, woman cross right back. I had rabbits hanging up in my kitchen drying like meat.
What did you call the rabbits? What did y'all call them rabbits back then? Y'all called them after one of the presidents, didn't you?
Who was Jesus? Who was the president when they had the rabbit? Hoover, hey, Hoover. Go out and get me a Hoover, hey, show. Oh, that's amazing. I can sit down and think it to coming to me what I went through with and rest of it. Bad.
So when the first time you voted?
When's
the first time you voted? What president did you vote for?
I voted a mood heart. You vote like the white man said for vote on the plantation. You have certain age you vote. You didn't go up there voting no 15-year-old then. But now you can't, I think.
But you voted the way the plantation boss told you to?
Well, what the boss said. You go up there to his lot, whatever he was, Republican or demonstrator, you got to be there. I'm telling you, I'll come through something. Not alone, come through something. Bad.
So tell us about when your plantation boss stopped you from going to World War I for fighting in the war.
Yeah, and what do you call them cards?
Draft cards? Draft cards?
Yeah, draft cards. Now when you get through the draft cards down there, you got to go. But my boss kept me with me there because I was head on the tractor driver he had. And he kept me there. You go there, they could keep you from going there.
What did he tell you? What did he tell you before you went?
He told me, give me that letter. I had to go. He give me that letter. I get it live here and I hear no more from myself. Yes, sir.
So how do you feel about Barack Obama being the president?
How?
How do you feel about Barack Obama being the president?
What I know about
I said, how do you feel about him becoming president?
Well, I think him, Barack Obama was, I think it's a good thing to do. And all our church folks will be praying for that man. And with God, he can do it. Just like I told Ed Willie and his wife. All that ain't going to do. I said, I forgot for him. I said, he ain't going to do nothing to me. I said, now, if he out there staff, he might get something to him. Mm-hmm. But for God got you out there, you won't be another Moses. Do what he tells you to do. That's the main thing about God. We have to do what he said do. We don't do what he said do. Ain't no need to run in the church. No. Luke 6:46, he said, why calling me Lord, Lord, and won't do the thing that I say do? He said that he that cometh to me and heareth my saying and do them, I'm going to show you who he like. Like a man that diggeth deep, lay his house on a foundation, flood, rain come, can't shake it. Now, if you don't do what he said do, goodbye. While Peter was fishing all night, came to him, he got in Peter's boat. When he got through speaking, he told Peter to launch out in the deep. He said, oh, I taught all night. Otherwise, I fished all night. I ain't caught nothing. But nevertheless, it's your word. I do it. But I don't believe it, but I do it because you say so. Mm-hmm. But he caught so many, he had to back to another partner. Bring another ship, fill both ships with fish. That's the main thing it is, but doing what he said do and believe it. If we don't believe it, no.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, blind man there. They want to throw somebody done sin. Master, who did sin? This man of his parents. And neither this man sinned of his past, but the record to be made manifest. Me to know what God can do. Spit on the ground. Made a little spitter. 90 hours to go wash. Pulled us along. And he went and washed each side. The main thing, obeying God.
If you had anything to say to the kids nowadays, what would you tell them? What advice would you give? I said, what advice would you give a young man or a young woman today to do?
Obey God. If you obey God, you're going to take care of your family. And everybody else that need help, you can help them, you help them. But if you don't, no. That's the thing with hate. What I said, a lot of us ain't got no business being in the shape we're in. I've seen men, wives die, little children sitting there on the porch or out on the yard, and he didn't go and get his money to somebody else. Mm-mm. I'm sorry for one thing you got by, and there was these children here and there. I had 2 deep freeze. I got 2 now. stuff in there now need to be thrown away. Yeah, I'm telling you, brother, I'm telling you something. It means something to obey God. Obey Him, it's gonna happen. Yes, sir. God is the one. Got a
Charter.
charter. All right, now what happened? He was the elder David just out there preaching. He didn't have no charter to build no church to go by. So he got to get a charter to get over. And so the lawyer Flower, we went to him and he fixed that charter up for us. Had to pay for it. Had to fix it up for it. And so they told him, he said, now, you can't, how you gonna get your support? He couldn't answer. Couldn't answer. David couldn't answer. This lawyer had to answer. She said, by going from church to church, that way he get his support. Now Bishop ain't got no business pastor. He's supposed to see the other preacher doing the right thing. A lot of preachers ain't blessed on account of pastor. I'm telling you. He ain't got no, just like Bishop Mason, old Church of God in Christ, now he's a head man. All this tithe and things supposed to be going to the storehouse. But it need help him. Help her. What they're doing now, getting there with dying, they can get it, ain't somebody. You know, the tithe and things, who that, should run reference for them and find out who them tithes go with. But I'm telling you that it's bad, 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 bad.
So what did you and O. Gilbert do? So what did you and O. Gilbert do?
Well, what did we had to sign for him to get him.
You and who?
O. Gilbert. Me sign. You got to have so many churches and things like that. You get, yeah. God save them. But the hardest thing is us to believe. That's it. The hardest thing for us to believe, what he said. But he didn't leave you until the disciples believed him. He didn't fully believe him until he's ready to go. When he fully believed him. He said, now do you believe? He said, yeah, he's ready to go. Don't y'all part from Jerusalem till you're being indicted from the right. Stay there, get what you're supposed to get. That's it.
So what do you, Daddy, what do you enjoy doing right now?
I
said, what do you enjoy doing?
Oh, I'm telling you, enjoy it. I can enjoy go to talking about it. How good he is, how wonderful he is. I'm telling you the truth. Things that I went through with, things I come through with.
I said, how did Grandma whoop you when you were doing wrong?
Put your head on that chair and sit down on the wood, we're going to back in. She tell you come home for sundown, you better be there. Yeah, but I remember, I believe that was the last whooping I ever came to for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Though I went on and played with, I think Joe Goodgive there. My stepdad's sister, brother's boy. But it's look, same door I lit out with the running, but the sun had gone down. I stopped by the gym. Now we stayed down on the hill, like we go out the back door, go up the hill, there's a sawmill and gin, and big store. There we go. So I would come out of back that end to run the gin with steam, kept wood and steam. I come like that, got me the almost gin wood, to cut it half in two to fit in the chimney. I finally put that axe down, bring it over, so-and-so in there. Boy, going to see work on it. Your boys, they have money on the man. The boss made them buy your stove, bed, put you over in there, let you go over in there, buy it for you if you ain't got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord, paying for it. Oh, it's pitiful. It's pitiful what black people went through with. Still.
When you sold when you gave away all your stuff, how did you feel? When you left Louisiana and you sold all your tractors and gave away your cows and pigs, how did you feel?
Well, what happened? I left on kind of Aiden and Dick. You remember him, right?
Uncle George.
They all moved up there, and so I moved up there then. And I shouldn't have done it, but instead of me praying, asking God what to do, and I'm just going to go on up there. Now, when I sold my mule, my plateau, and I had a crib of corn to feed my mule, now I didn't have 6 bales of hay left. Now, when I sold that mule and that crib of corn, that wasn't fed my mule with corn. And a hand went across my shoulder like this. It looked like this massive breast on me for a while. I said, oh! I said, I done wrong. I'd have stayed on the farm, I'd have said, been a rich man today. Boss man I was running tractor for and renting from. He told me after all of them, I took over the gates for him. When I got on that government outfit. He bought my mule, but I had cows and mule, I didn't have no mule. I had cows, chickens, blended. I had 12 head of guineas. Kept food and stuff there. When I sold that hand looked like a hand just smothered me out. I said, oh, I done wrong. Now he offered me the tractor, and I had 80 acres, I think, leased, 3 years. He offered me that, and I said, well, I'm not fine. And he said, you pay what you want to pay on it, every year. He said, I signed the paper, you pay what you want to pay. A year until you pay for it. I said, well, if I take that up, I need a cultivator for the tractor. He said, I got about no man got one just like it. He even cut the wires off the cultivator. He said, I buy them for him. You pay just like you like. Just slow wait a minute. Pay what you want to pay. That's what he told me. I made up my mind where I might go. And I had stayed there. I've been a rich man today. I'm telling you. Obeying God is one of the best things in the world. The devil gonna try to bring everything he can throw at you. Is I call it. But stay with him.